If this person is always coming to you and they're asking for things like send me data, I don't have data, give me password to your Netflix, like always. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl here again, Peppy. To all my new subscribers, I see you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. To my oldies, thank you guys for the great support. And if you're just coming across my video for the first time, or you see my face for the first time, please do all to subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your bell notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. Let's talk about frenemy. You know, those people that are your friends, but they are your worst enemy. They are even worse than your worst enemies. So in this life, most of us have all these people we call besties, but you will not know, or you do not know, that your besties are even more, they're even they are worse than your worst enemies. Like, you see some people that you call besties, really those people can collect money and kill you. Some people that you call besties, those people can tarnish your image, like they will reduce you to nothing. So I'll be telling you people some ways that you can spot a frenemy. So if you're in a relationship with anyone, or you're doing all this bestie, and this is mostly like, this thing happens mostly among girls. It happens with men, but mostly among girls. So I'll be giving you some tips on how to spot these people in your life. So if you have anyone that is your bestie, please check where. If you see any of these qualities I'm going to mention now, call the person off. Like my last video, I told you guys the story of a bestie that I took as a sister that betrayed me to the very last. Betrayal with lies, betrayal with negativity. So I'm going to give you some tips that you can use to spot this kind of people in your life. So the first one is, if you have this kind of people that always talk behind your back, like gossiping, like all of us, we all gossip, okay? But there are some gossips that are too deadly, very negative, false informations. So if you find out that any of your besties gossips behind your back, like, and tell lies, literally tell lies about you, cut that person off. In this situation, is always difficult for you to find out, because this happened to me. Like I said in my last video, I had this bestie that was like a sister to me, that I took like a sister. That's trying. So like, she said a lot of things behind my back and come before me and smile and call me love and call me sweetheart and all sorts of names. Okay, so if you notice, if you're able to notice, from me, my own, I didn't find out. I never found out till whenever. But if you notice earlier, just cut that person off. Cut the person off. Because anybody who goes behind you and talk shit about you and lie about you and say terrible things about you to tarnish your image, your career, and everything, that person, it's not a good friend. The person is even worse than your worst enemy. Cut that friend off. So another way to spot a frenemy is when that person is always asking for constant support every time, always. It's not a bad thing to ask for a friend to ask for support, but when it's constant and one-sided, when you're the only one always helping this person, she's always the one asking, she does nothing for you, you don't ask her for anything, that person is a frenemy. So you being a good person to that person will never do you no good. If this person is always coming to you and they're asking for things like send me data, I don't have data, give me password to your Netflix, like always, you cut the person off, or money or anything, and you don't ask this person for anything. That person is not a bestie. Cut that person off. Friendship it should go hand in hand. Sometimes you do for your friend, other times your friend do for you. Okay, friendship that just rely like you are the person's benefactor or sugar mommy or whatever, it's very very wrong. So guys, learn from this, learn from my mistake, learn from me. When a friend is asking constantly for support, and when it's one-sided, that's a frenemy right there. So the next way to spot a frenemy is that their jokes are always so hurtful. Oh my god, they can't believe that this thing they said just got you upset. Like, excuse you? You know, this kind of people that will always be making hurtful jokes, unnecessary jokes, jokes that would like that will just cut through your skin and pretend like it's just a joke. That person doesn't care about you. So any bestie that makes jokes on you, hurtful jokes that hurts you, that really pisses you off constantly, once in a while or whatsoever, it's a frenemy, not a good friend. So a good friend should be careful of what she says about her bestie. So if your friend make like hurtful jokes and tell you, oh, why are you so sad? It's just a joke, that's her right there. Cut her off. Another one is that they aren't happy about your achievements. You see those friends that whenever something good happens to you or something very impressive, they seem to be upset or a little bit down or sad about it. That's her right there. They are always unhappy whenever something good happens to you. A good friend is supposed to rejoice with you, be happy so that something good will happen to her. But a frenemy will always be unhappy when something good happens to you. So if you have a friend that is always upset or down, like the mood will be a little bit low whenever something good happens to you, my dear, that person is not a good friend. I used to have this friend that I think there was a little misunderstanding and people were trying to sort it out, and then she made this statement, oh, because you live in Germany and I live in Nigeria. I was like, excuse you? So later I called her and warned her never to make such statements. I found it so so degrading. I found it so annoying. Okay, so any friend that will always feel sad because something good happened to you or something good is happening to you, that's a frenemy right there. I would have cut this person out the moment this person said this, but I didn't know about all this. I neglected it, but still the shit happened. Something good happens to you and you tell them what happened to you, your achievement, they will go behind your back and gossip. Like, they will try to switch that good thing and change it to bad, negative, so that the other person they are gossiping to will be like, oh my god, like just to tarnish you. Okay, so if you have any friend that if you tell them something good and you later find out that they went behind your back and said something negative about what you told them, or like they will just switch up the story and make it up and make you look bad, that's a frenemy there. That person wants no good. That person doesn't care about you. There is no love there. Just cut that person out. Sorry, just cut the person off. So the last one is that the friendship always makes you feel bad. Guys, trust your feelings. So if you start feeling in a certain kind of way towards your bestie or somebody that's your close friend, that's it. Just cut that person off. Don't try to like maybe change your feelings or try to understand what you're feeling. Once you start feeling bad about a friend, just know that there's something wrong. Just cut the person, because a good friendship should give you good feelings, and once it's bad, so what's the need for it? This one happened to me. My bestie, my so-called bestie, I started since last year. I started like feeling a bit awkward, a bit down, bad feelings. I don't know, but the relationship wasn't giving me the vibe. I never knew it was God telling me, baby girl, just leave this person, okay? I tried to conceal these feelings, even when the person like chatted me and like I feel that you're changing towards me. Okay, if anything happened, okay, I corrected my feelings. I started feeling good again, like thinking of what I would do for my friend, like thinking of what I would do, and thinking of seeing my friend and all that. But later on, this feeling came back again. I started feeling so down again. Then, boom, I had to like cut it out. And when I cut this friendship out, boom, again, the worst happened. I heard a lot of things that was said so bitterly about me by this so-called bestie that I was always thinking positive for. Okay, so guys, whenever you have like this instinct, bad feelings about somebody, please just move away, because girls can be so wicked. Girls can be so wicked. Just quit that friendship. There are so many good people out there, there are so many good friends out there, and there are so many good friends, besties, that deserve your love, and not people that will go behind you and tarnish your image. Because they said a bad name is the worst thing anybody can have. So if your bestie goes behind you, say bad things about you, and give you bad name, what kind of bestie is that? So if you notice this one, just cut the person out. Any feelings, any bad feelings, any bad energy, you just give yourself time. You take your time, weeks, months. If it continues, just quit that relationship. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you learned one or two from everything I've said. Do not make the same mistake that I made, okay? So if you like this video, click on the button that says like and share if you can. There are so many people out there that will appreciate this video. Just share. You don't know who might need to hear this. If I really had come across a video like this, maybe I would have adjusted some things or wouldn't have made some mistakes that I made. But it's okay, things you do for someone, or things you, or money you spent on someone, or anything that you do for someone with a pure heart, God already sees your heart and already giving you your blessing. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do want to subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your bell notification button so you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. And do not also forget peppy laughter or one. Bye. Beware of your besties, guys.